The Auditing Roundtable is pleased to present this Basic Skills Auditing Course to assist you in learning the fundamental principles and techniques all auditors should understand. This training course is applicable to environmental, health and safety, management system, or any other auditing process. The course consists of 6 separate modules and a summary. Module 1, Ethics and Standards of Conduct. Module 2, EHS Audit Program Design and Planning. Module 3, EHS Pre-Audit Activities. Module 4, EHS On-Site Audit Activities. Module 5, EHS Post-Audit Activities. Module 6, Internal Controls. Summary of lessons learned. After each module, attachments are provided. These are either training exercises or supplementary material that is associated with the training points in the modules. You're encouraged to follow the module discussion in the video segments. A student workbook is also included. The student workbook includes all the slides and attachments and has a notes section under most of the slides with additional information relating to the information on the slides. You can pause the video modules wherever you wish and refer to the information in the student workbook. In this way, you can proceed at your own pace, starting and stopping the modules and reviewing the materials in more detail as you wish.
Let me ask a question. Neil, you're right here in the front. Do you think you're ethical?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. How about you? Do you think you're ethical, sir? Yes. Yeah. Does anybody in the room want to stand up and say, I am not an ethical person? I don't think so. So you might say, well, why are we even having and wasting our time on a lecture on ethics? You know, we know what ethics is. It's being an honest person. It's doing the right thing. Largely, that's what it is. All we really want to do in this short module this morning is maybe break down that term ethics a little bit more, maybe talk a little bit about how the BEAC standards define it, talk maybe just for a few minutes about some of the authoritative standards that have something to say about ethics and how we should comply with them. And then maybe what we really should do is let's take some exercises and let's talk about some real world situations. And then as teams, we'll kind of talk through and decide whether there's an ethical problem there or not. So here we go, we're doing this audit, and we say, you know what, we're going to look at these 7 tanks and assume for the purpose of this example that that was determined to be a good representative sample, and you know, we'll assume that. There are 21 tanks, and you've decided 7, and off you go. And so this first one, not quite exactly what I expected. Second one, little glitch here. So all I want these teams to do, team 1 through 6, and again, refrain from, well, you know, you see, it depends on, just don't try as hard as you can to give me just the numbers. All I want to do, you have 3 choices. The choices are, stop at those 2 tanks and say, that's fine, we've seen enough. Continue, do your original sample size of 7, or look at more. Now, when I say look at more, I don't care whether you decided to look at 9, 10, 11, or all 21. That's immaterial to me. The category is, I'm going to look at more than 7. So here's your 3 choices. Stop after 2, look at all 7, look at more than the 7 that you originally planned. Okay, let's see how well this goes. Team 1, what was your, and I know you reached total consensus on this.
The duct tape over Don's mouth really kind of helped out.
Let's just say, what was the general consensus of the team? Just give me the number, we'll discuss them all later.
We'd have stopped after.
We'll stop.
Stop at 2. Team number 2, what did you come up with?
7.
Look at the original 7. Team 3, what did you come up with?
7.
Team 4, what did you come up with?
We also have the right answer of 7.
We agree with their.
Are you copying off each other's paper? Is that what you're doing? Team 5.
7.
And Team 6.
7.
Okay. Now I'm very happy with this result because here's what I wanted to prove. This answer is okay. I think this is a better answer, but this is okay. What I didn't want you to see is, oh my God, this is not good. We better look at more. Because what are you doing? As soon as you do that, you're taking off the auditor hat and you're putting on the compliance manager hat. It's not your role, not your job. Pick a sample and stick to it. Don't get waylaid by all these unique conditions and things. Stick to your sample. And again, I think you'll find that if you do that, you have a sound defensible conclusion, whatever it might be. That is the best answer. That's okay. I'm okay with that. What I was hoping that nobody would say, and you didn't. So you got the message on that one. This is our maintenance shop, and we are very careful to keep the drums alongside the fence so the forklifts don't hit them. So that's why we have them all against the fence line. And it's just the maintenance shop. This is the back side of the maintenance shop. And the fence, of course, defines our property boundary. This other party, I don't know, this is a farm or something. I don't know what this is, but it's not our property. Not our property.
Well, Ray, let me ask you, what do you think is wrong with that picture?
Well, actually, you know, now that you mention it, it wasn't like this yesterday when I was out here. So I guess we just spilled some oil. We'll have to get that cleaned up. We'll get on top of that right away. Thank you. Thank you for noting that. You know, I haven't been out here in quite a while, and, you know, frankly, I didn't walk the fence line, so I didn't see that. But thank you. That's good. Okay, over here. Well, this is Smith. Remember I told you about Smith? He's working right now. Do you want to talk to him?
No.
Can we have him get either off the roof?
Do you want me to
or on
have
the
him come
roof?
down the ladder and talk to him?
Is he talking to us?
He's talking
All right,
to us.
so Smith would come down the ladder and you would have a chat with Smith. And
Do you know what he's doing? That's the first question. Do you know what he's doing up there? What that
yeah,
operation
well,
is?
I think he's going to be working on this air conditioning unit up here. I think he's going to be doing some maintenance on it. I'm not exactly sure what.
Okay. All right, so you're not familiar with this type of operation that he's doing or whatever he's...
Well, he's doing some maintenance activity. I just don't know the exact thing he's doing at this moment. But his job duties are make him accountable to maintain the air conditioning equipment.
May we speak with Mr. Smith?
Yes, you may, and I want to know how you want to do that. Do you want me to have him stop work for a few minutes
Please.
so you can talk with him?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that, and we will do that.
Sprinkler systems shall be tested annually and documented. And the third one is all personnel associated with this process shall be trained by July 30th, 2008, and periodically thereafter.
What that last thing he said about training was great, but what's wrong? There's no linkage to the finding. Did he say anything in the finding about training? So let's be careful here. If it's truly that required training was not also being done, that's a separate finding in my view. So I just want to remind you again that what is this audit? It is really the Latin derivative of the word audire, and it means just to listen. And remember, that's really what it is, listening with your eyes, your ears, observational powers, all of those things. You represent independent, third party. This situation at many plants has become background. These people are there every day, and they don't even see some things that are right in front of them. And you come in with the fresh set of eyes and ears. That's what we want. That's what we need. So that really wraps up the course. I don't think that I have anything further to offer you in terms of presentations. Thank you very much for the course. Enjoyed it.
This course is designed to assist those new or prospective auditors that plan to apply for certification from the Board of Environmental Health and Safety Certifications, also known as BEAC. This course focuses on the basic auditing principles, skills, and competencies specified in the BEAC auditing standards and the BEAC certification exam study guides, which are typically included in BEAC certification exams. Taking this course is no guarantee that students will automatically be certified. The BEAC certification process includes other requirements and skills not included in this Auditing Roundtable Basic Skills training course. This course will also be useful to those who simply want to have comprehensive refresher training on basic EHS auditing skills. The Auditing Roundtable has also developed 2 additional courses. One that provides training on the auditing details of environmental regulatory compliance requirements, and the other that provides training on the auditing details of occupational health and safety regulatory requirements for EHS audits. Please contact the Auditing Roundtable for more information on the schedule for these course offerings.